What up? What up? What up? Coming back to you with some more gaming news. I'm a bit late on this, but I wanted to go ahead and get it out the way. Since I was up this morning, I want to go ahead and get my thoughts on Microsoft 2013 Gamescom. They didn't have a show floor presentation. Most of what you information that you did get was from gaming websites, Twitter, social media, whatever. Um, as I said, they didn't stream a live show. The only ones was that saw like what Microsoft was showing with their own eyes was mainly like news outlets, gaming outlets, IGN, Game Informer, stuff like that. So you really can't judge how they presented this information. All you can do is just pretty much say what they presented. Um, you know, bear with me because this shit gonna be completely out of fucking order. Um, and I'm just gonna go off on a tangent of what I remember. And also I'm gonna look at some stuff just in case I forget some things, which I still might do anyway. Um, Also they showed some of the some of the social things on the Xbox One, user interface, trending games, recommendations, editor picks, special achievements and challenges. So I guess they stepped it up with achievements. So achievements is always fun to get. Um, they showed call they showed they talked about I apologize. They talked about Call of Duty Ghosts, how it's gonna run better on Xbox One, blah blah. Um, Saying it will have dedicated servers. I have been hearing rumors of that it doesn't, but don't know. Gotta get some more information out on that. So I'm gonna take their word for it that it does, which it's, it's kind of fortunate there's one system, but it's a good thing. At least it's gonna have dedicated servers on the consoles, on one at least one console, because that's always been a problem with that game. Really, since after Modern Warfare 2 or since around that time, it's always had uh, very lag issues, host migration problems, stuff like that. Host advantage, just a lot of things. There's a lot of problems with the P2P servers. So, um, moving on, they talked about smart glass. They talked about some of the indie developers. They're gonna talk about connects, the connect. Um, Really not too much. It's the same as the social stuff. They really didn't go into much detail about it. Um, they showed there was a gameplay of Rise, Son of Rome, the multiplayer, which actually looked quite interesting. And they showed that it wasn't just some quick time event game where you're just hacking and slashing. But wait, it's like well, it is a hack and slash. What I mean by quick time, like, because it was once supposed to be a Connect game, and it was probably gonna, and a lot of people thought it was gonna be all quick time events. So showing that, thankfully it's not. More Call of Duty. They showed a new gameplay, Blitz. No one cares. The Division. They showed that there's gonna be exclusive content for the Division. They showed Titanfall gameplay of Titanfall. It showed gameplay of Dead Rising 3, which looks quite interesting. You can customize vehicles. Combine vehicles like a motorcycle and a steamroller. It's kind of weird. Taking a little bit step ahead from two, where two was like focusing on customizing like weapons specifically. Now you can do it with vehicles. So they showed gameplay of that. Um, the unique game that everyone was raving about. Um, was what I thought it was gonna be, or what I had, what was basically in my mind. Fable, not an MMO. It's called Fable Legends. Um, Let me see. It's supposed to be like an online co-op game, so it's similar to M, but it's actually not. Um, you can play as either a hero or villain. I believe you can play with four other friends. or is it three other friends? Yeah, I think it's three other friends. Um, what else did they talk about? They talked about uh, let me see. I have to look up some of this stuff 'cause I gotta dig. Trying to get it all off right now, so I won't think about it later. Um, they showed fucking Connect game made by Ubisoft. Fighter Within. No one cares. Honestly, don't care about the Connect. Um, let's see what else did they show. I'm gonna go ahead and get the rest of this stuff away. They showed some of the launch games. Big news for people who are interested in getting Killer Instinct. I can't believe I forgot this one. I believe there's gonna be two different versions of Killer Instinct. I think one is 20, and I think it comes with the characters, and it comes with training mode. It comes with, I think, let me see, Killer Instinct. Let me see. I believe it's about 6 characters. They haven't announced any other characters besides the ones that already been announced. They haven't announced anymore. Okay, here it is. Um, the Combo Breaker Pack for $20 features the 8 characters, the 6 at launch, and the 2 that will come out later. Um, that's the $20 version. Then there's the Ultra Edition, which is 40. Comes with 8 characters. I'm assuming costumes, other accessories, and a digital copy of the first game. Now, what would have pretty much sold people on getting that Ultra Edition, which $40 isn't bad. It's kind of a bummer. There's only 6 characters right now, so we have to see who so I'm assuming they have one more character to show. Kind of a bummer that it's only 6 characters, but they said there's gonna be more to come out next year. So hopefully there'll be characters people actually want to see in the game. But what really could have sold the people on getting this new Killer Instinct game was if if you get the $40 Ultra Edition, you get the original Killer Instinct game. Now, Killer Instinct for SNES was the shit. I mean, it's a very underrated fighting game, and if they would have included, no, I'm assuming it is an offline version. If it would have been the online version of that game, instant Xbox One sales, the sales would have jumped up because people a little turned off by how the new one looks, whatever. But if they re-release the first game, which is completely within their power to do, they re-release the first game, in HD with online play, instantly sold. Instantly sold. So they said it's in the realm of possibility. So hopefully something like that does happen. It will definitely be a good thing for the system. They talked about they mentioned Garden Warfare, which is timed Xbox One exclusive, and also Peggle 2, which is also the same. Other than that, no news on release dates. Unfortunately, you kind of expected to get a release date, but I guess not. I guess because they were announcing all the information before Sony, that they didn't want to show anything before Sony. It's kind of stupid. Go ahead and announce your release date. So you can. So unless it's a late release date or they were actually waiting for Sony to announce theirs, I don't know what they were doing. So hopefully, they announce a release date in some way. I'm gonna go through. Now I'm gonna go through some of the launch titles, the updated launch titles list that was announced at Gamescom. This also includes multi-platform exclusive. Assassin's Creed 4 Black Flag, Battlefield 4, Call of Duty Ghosts, Crimson Dragon, Dead Rising 3, FIFA 14, Friday Within, Forza Motorsport 5, Just Dance 2014, Killer Instinct, Lego Marvel Superheroes, Loco Cycle, Madden 25, NBA 2K14, NBA Live 14, Need for Speed Rivals, Peggle 2, Power Star Golf, Rise, Son of Rome, Skylanders, Swap Force, Watch Dogs, Zoot Tycoon, and Zumba Fitness. Now, this lineup, you know, seems pretty interesting. Exclusives. You probably can name two of the exclusives off that list. I would say probably three of them. I would say Dead Rising, Forza, and Killer Instinct. Yeah, that's a toss up between Killer Instinct, Rise, Son of Rome. I want to actually, they did show multiplayer Rise, so it actually looked pretty interesting. Um, so I can see it around Forza. Actually, I replace Forza with Rise. Really not a big racing fan, but launch lineup, see, it's pretty good. So ho- hopefully some games get added to this list. Obviously, we know Titanfall will be a game that's not in the launch window, but it was talked about. They also talked about games like Sunset Overdrive, not in launch window. Didn't I'm not sure if they mentioned Quantum Break. Didn't really hear any news about that. So other than what's about to launch, they really didn't talk about much else other than Titanfall. So you know, hopefully like I said, hopefully they give a release date come November. I think the Xbox One, didn't have a presentation, so that automatically downgrades, the rating. But from what they shown, they did show some gameplay. They showed a few games. Showed off some of the exclusives. Um, but like I said, they didn't have a presentation, so it's really, you really can't say much. You got to take off from them not having like having a conference. And, I did that for Nintendo. They didn't have a conference come E3, and I, got to be fair, got to do the same thing. So, you know, I I'll give it, wasn't too good. But the showing off the exclusives really, or showing information about the exclusives really kept me from saying it was bad, obviously. So I say it was pretty solid information from Microsoft. It would have been better if they would have gave a release date, um, but it is what it is. Hopefully we'll get that before uh, either before the end of this month or next month. Hopefully. So let me know, what do you think about what Microsoft showed, what information they showed about their system and some of their games and features. Let me know what you think about that. Hit that thumbs up button, subscribe.